Hello guys, happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us. This is Tons Graphics. In this video I'll show you how to create this church flyer with the help of Pixellab. If you are joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and turn on notification to be informed when we post new videos. That's it. Let's dive straight into the video. So let's begin everything from the first step. I'll delete this text. Then I'd love you to look at your top right and click on the three dots to set your design size. So the size should be 963 by 1280. Once you've achieved this, go and import the background, and I'll be sharing all of these resources with you. Just watch the video to the end to see how I will be sharing it. So click on background and go to from gallery. Click from gallery and you're going to import this background. This is the background. Okay, I think not this one. I have so many of them here, so we can use this one. Okay, I think I'm cool with this. Yeah, so we're making use of this other background. Now that I've imported the background, what you're going to do next is to import the images. But in order to do that, you have to click here. So click on import, and right here we have these images with us. I'm going to first of all bring this one here, just crop it neatly and position it here. Okay, but then we're going to rotate this one so that it faces to the right, and you can lock it up for a while. Then we're going to import the image of Apostle Joshua's sermon. I have this one here also, and just going to increase it a little bit in size. Let's see. Okay, let's reduce the cropping. So you can send this to back and see. Okay, front. Let's check it out. So I'm going to be doing the adjustments as intended. Let's position this one here. I'm going to unlock this one, and let's position it here also. Now we're going to use the relative position option. Let's see. I think it's not to the middle. So I have to make sure that it's on the middle of your design. Okay, so yeah, that's just it. Now that we've achieved this, it's time for us to bring in some blur to make the image blend with the background. And since this section of the background is dark, we're going to create a dark blur. So go to draw tool. I've taught you severally on how to create this. Just increase your pen size, increase the smoothness and the blur radius. Tap your finger on the screen and you will see this blur appearing. Then you click on a check mark and we have this, as you can see. Okay, so right now we are going to make it blend with the background. Going to make it blend with the background. Okay, so just basically just copy and place. Let's lock all the images also. Okay, good. So everything is moving on as expected. Now what we're going to do is to bring in a text effect. So I created this text effect with Pixellab and Photopea combined. Now I downloaded the text effect on FreePic, so watch out for this channel. That's why I've asked you to subscribe, because I'm also going to drop another video that will show you how to download this text effect, design the text effect on Pixellab, then import it on Photopea to turn it into awesome 3D text effect like what I'm going to import now. So we're going to import this one. I created this, like I said, with Pixellab and Photopea. Downloaded the text effects from FreePic. Just keep an eye on this channel. I'll be dropping the video. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this text. Use relative position to ensure it's on the middle of your work. Then I'm going to import this 3D or this fire emoji, sorry, this fire icon. Just reduce it in size and position it here to look like the eye to look like the dot on the letter I. Okay, good. So we have fire, and the next thing I'm going to do is to go to text and write worship. So this is a fire worship, and after writing it, bring it just here, and first of all go to your font, and we're using a font called Javacom. It's a script font. So I'm going to go to 3D text now. We are going to give this text a 3D look. So go to 3D text, click on it, and please subscribe to the channel as you follow the video. Okay, so just leave it on perspective, but then go to lighting, enable this lighting. Let's just enable the lighting. You see, if you enable it, it will be somehow. Look at that. Let me just show you. Okay, then we unenable. Let me show you. It's broken. Yeah, something like this. So we are going to unenable this lighting. When you unenable it, it will be better. You can reduce it neatly and bring it here. We are going to reduce the depth to just about 5. Then use relative position to ensure it's on the middle of your text. You can now pull it up right here. So we have something like this. And next thing I'm going to do is to go to shapes, select a simple square shape like this, and position it here. And I'm going to go to my gradient. So with gradient, I have 2 gradient color combination. I have this one. Okay, I'm basically going to show you the color codes. Okay, what is a gradient? A combination of 2 or more colors, right? So I have this one. Let me just show you the color codes of this one. This orange. So I have double F B 100. Click on OK. Then we have the dark or the deep or the thick orange. Its own color code is B54F00. Click on OK. Then we have this. I have this one here. Click on the check mark. Let's reduce it a little. Okay, good. So I'm going to get another shape. This time around is going to be a bigger one. So let's give this one also a gradient. I'm going to give this one a blue and light blue gradient. So the color code, we have the first blue color code here is 1072 double F. Then we have the dark blue. It's the color code, it's 0475. Click on OK. So I have all of this. Now just make sure it's aligned properly to this. Okay, good. So we are going to select the 2 shapes, and after using relative position, we'll make sure that they're on the middle of our work. Then we're going to write. So go to new text and write the date. So this let's start with the time. The program, the worship, the fire worship service begins every day from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. So it's a 2 hours intensive worship service program. So bring it here. Then you want to go to your fonts now and use the Rockford Sans Light font, my favorite font. Download it from the font and freely use it. So we're going to bring it here, and I am going to bold the text, so go to styles. So this is where you can bold the text. Go to style, click on it and click on bold. It will be bold enough so it can be visible also. So just bring it here. Okay, and after doing that, the next thing we're going to do is to copy the text and write the date. So it's happening from the 25th to the 28th of February. Bring it here, increase this one in size and position it here neatly. And then let's make a copy again and write February 2025. So we have February 2025, but then we're going to reduce this one right now. Okay, and yeah, so that's it. Until February 2025. Now we're going to select the two texts and make sure that they are properly aligned to the middle of this blue shape. Once we achieve this, we are going to push everything upward so we can have some good space. So let's push all of the elements upwards so we can have some good space to continue with the text. Okay, good. So it's fine. The next thing we want to do, let's see, you can reduce the shape a bit, then do some light adjustments. Okay, good. Okay, so just select a simple line, use little position, make sure it's on the middle of your work. And the next thing we're going to do is to copy this text and write the venue. So it's happening at the church premises, opposite Chida Event Center. But then we're going to unbold this text. Remember that we bold it up, so go back to your styles and unbold it here. So this is where you unbold the text. By clicking here, simply it will unbold. Please subscribe to the channel for more other tutorials. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so let's just position it here. But then I think the text is too way to the down. Let's create some space here. So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to select the theme or the title of the flyer of the design of the event and bring it a little bit upwards like this. Okay, you see that? Then let me bring also this other information. Okay, good. So I think we have this. Now let's bring in this line and this text, shift it a little bit upwards as well. Okay, good. So I'm going to bring in the location icon, which is right here. So let's reduce it in size. Then we are going to change the color to white. Then we select the location and make sure it's on the middle of our work. Okay, good. So after achieving this, the next thing we're going to do is to copy this text and write host. So who is hosting this event? So I have host. Let's bring it here. So we are going to reduce the size to just about 25. Let's check that out. So let's give it this orange color as well. So I've host, then we copy it again. The host of the program is Pastor Raymond. I'm just going to write Pastor Raymond. So I've host Pastor Raymond, then we have the guests. I am also going to write the name of the guest, so let's copy this, edit it into guest. Then for the guest we have Apostle Selman. Apostle Selman. Okay, good. So let's make sure the alignment is okay. All right guys, so and yeah, that's it. So the last thing we're going to do now is to bring in the church logo, which is House on the Rock. I got this from James Junior Graphics. Shout out to you, boss. So I'm going to erase this background by going to erase color. So it's a white background, you can easily remove it using erase color option, and it's erased. So the first thing first is to bring it here. Let's reduce it in size neatly, then position it here like so. Now what I'm going to do is to first of all change the color to blue. Okay, you see that? Now make a copy, and as you make a copy, go to eraser. This is your eraser. Click on eraser, then we are going to erase the icon only for this one. Let's erase the icon. You see that? Okay, good. So now after erasing the icon, you can see that we're left with just the name, and we're going to change the color of the name to what? To white. After doing this, just lock it up, then click on the first one. Let's erase the name. Okay, erase just the name and leave the icon, so that we can have something like this. So what I did was basically to make two copies of it. One I'm erasing the icon, and another one I'm erasing just the name, so that we can have two color combinations there. Now pull the logo upwards, select it and move it upwards a bit, and do your alignment to make sure it's really to the middle. So we can shift this information, I guess. The location details and all of that should come down a bit. I feel it should be closer to this, so that I can leave the theme a bit, so you know, we create some white spaces here, which is very necessary. Okay guys, so that's that, and this is just how you can design this church program flyer for House on the Rock Ministries, which they're having their fire worship service from February the 25th to the 28th of February at the church premises opposite Jida Event Center. This is just a fictional design we can achieve using Pixellab. And for the host, we have Pastor Raymond, with guest speaker being the great apostle Joshua Salman. Thank you so much for designing with us today. And as you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out the video description. Like I said, I will be telling you how you can get the resources. Okay, so check the video description to get the link to download these resources. Without said, I will be hoping to see you in our next tutorial. Subscribe to the channel. God bless you.